Mr. and Mrs. Mason, who'd run the shop for 47 years, had done an absolute fabulous job. But as with everybody, once you've done something for 47 years, you get a little bit tired. And I think they were a little bit tired.
Seeing it close, you're suddenly confronted, well, how will the village be without the shop?
A village this size, with the demographic it's got, needs a shop. It's got a lot of older people in it.
I think there's a lot of people that would have struggled to continue living in the village without a local shop.
So many villages that you see have lost X, Y, Z, and we didn't want to be just another statistic. It was too important for us.
There's a lady from another village said, we lost ours, and the life has gone out of our village.
If this place had closed down, I think there would have been a lot more social isolation. More houses and less amenities is such a problem in the countryside anyway.
We just didn't want to contemplate that. It would have actually killed the soul and the heart of the village. It would have been just somewhere to go and sleep.
You suddenly realise that the impact of losing the shop would be way beyond the convenience of buying a loaf of bread and a pint of milk.
There was clear enthusiasm for the shop not to be, rubbed out.
It would really just bring the whole vibe of the village down, I think, if it was just an empty shell in the middle.
The key was, can we keep it as a shop? Can we stop it being a development?
And I think a lot of people felt the same way all at the same time, that we can't let this go, because if we lose this, we're not going to get it back.
And it was at that time that two of the parish councillors called a meeting to see what the village wanted.
There was a coalescence of those people who wanted something to happen. When it did go up for sale and somebody said, well, we could take it on as a village community shop, and that was quite a seminal moment, really.
That was the decision where it would be a community shop, right? Nobody wants to take it on individually. We are all going to take it on.
And if enough people get involved, it's not going to be a massive amount of work for one individual.
The village had the momentum to want to save it, and eventually we managed to work out that yes, we were definitely going to save it. Yes, we were definitely going to need some money to either buy it or rent it. And from that evolved a group of us.
Once we started putting the whole thing together, we had architects who came, we had structural engineers who gave their services free of charge, we had people who'd been in the construction industry.
It evolved from this tiny little idea where we hadn't got a clue what on earth we were going to do or how we were going to do it.
Suddenly we had a dozen people all queuing up at our house saying, what can I do?
That initial burst of enthusiasm from the entire village was fantastic.
We were so lucky to have that diverse group of skilled people in the village who all got together and went, right, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this?
It just sort of snowballed from there, really. The next thing we knew, it was happening.
When we started, I don't think any of us saw where we are now. We got to where we wanted to because people drove it and because people didn't give it up.
Everybody had a little part to play, but we all had to stick together, we all had to support each other. It was quite daunting at the beginning, but my God, has it been worth it?
If we keep on with that ingenuity and that sense of legacy, then all it does is leave doors open for those who come after us.